Our friends over at H&R Block want to remind you that you have only 15 days left to file your taxes.
3, 2, 1.
It's the Puff and Steph podcast.
Puff and Steph, hello everybody. Thank you for being with us on this fantastic Wednesday. Steph, once again, live from her back porch. What's up?
Hello, happy Wednesday.
So how's back porch life treating you?
It's great. It's really nice out, and like you put the umbrella up so there's a little bit of shade and a breeze. And I just got back from the gym, and it still feels so exciting that the gym is open again. It makes me happy.
Well, we got to be careful because, you know, they started shutting down bars again in Allegheny County because of like a quick spike in coronavirus numbers. That gym could be closed again before you know it.
I know that I'm worried about that, so I'm trying to enjoy every minute of it while I can.
It is. During this whole time, it has made you appreciate certain things in life, right? It's made you go, man, I really miss doing this or going here or doing that.
Simple things. Yep, like being able to just like go to Target and shop.
Right. I do wear masks everywhere, though. Anybody wearing masks at the gym?
Some older people are always wearing them. You don't have to. They don't require that you do it while you're working out. But I did feel really bad today because there was an older woman who walked into the locker room wearing a mask. And we were still 6 feet apart, but we kind of got close to each other. And she just looked at me and I smiled. And I was like, she probably thinks, like, why aren't you wearing a mask? And then I kind of felt bad. But we don't have to wear them while we're working out, so I don't.
Is it possible, just throwing this out there, that you're overthinking this?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah, definitely. Most likely.
She probably is not giving it a second thought. And you're over here going,
Probably.
This old lady hates me. I should buy her a present. I wonder if she'd like a dog. Maybe I'll buy her a dog.
Right, I gotta make it up to her somehow. She's mad at me.
She's not mad at you. All right. Time for a Would You Rather Wednesday. This is a ridiculous one. Would you rather be covered in fur or covered in scales?
Oh, definitely fur, because I go right to that because dogs.
So you would rather be furry than scaly.
I think I'd rather be soft and furry because things with scales like creep me out, like snakes and like lizards. Like that's not my thing, you know.
You know, and I'm sorry if you were covered in fur. Now, I don't know if that would mean that every woman would be covered in fur or just you. But I think that would be fun to cuddle with. It's like a teddy bear.
Right. Exactly. It's you know what though? It's more maintenance to take care of. Scales are probably easier to clean.
And I'm wondering if you push one way down your arm, if you have scales, if it like kind of makes them disappear a little bit. You know what I'm trying to say? Like
a sequin pillow.
Sure, yeah. If you do this, all of a sudden your scales are up and they're exposed. And it's like, oh my God, what's wrong with her? But if you do that, it's like, Steph has really smooth skin. It's weird. It's like this weird smoothness of her skin that nobody else has.
Right, the scales, they could be cool. It actually could be. What would you do?
Fur. Just because I think it would be... I mean, when I say covered in fur, we're talking like werewolf over here. I mean, fur just because I'd be like, yeah, I'm a really hairy dude. Unfortunately for you, women have this, like, thing where they just aren't as hairy as guys.
That's what I was going to say. I think that might be a turnoff. I might be single forever because they'll be like, ew, look at her. She's so hairy.
You'll find someone who's into it.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, but is he going to be creepy or is he going to be someone that I actually am also into?
Well, you got to look at it like this. Some guys are into blondes. It doesn't make them creepy.
That's true.
Some guys are into physically fit girls. Some guys are into bigger girls. Doesn't make them creepy. Some guys are into girls who like sports. Some guys kind of don't want to do sports with their girls. It doesn't make them creepy.
That's very true.
But if a guy is into a very hairy woman, yeah, that might be a little creepy.
Yeah, that guy might have a few like loose screws somewhere.
I've been waiting my whole life to meet you. Oh my God, I just want to braid you.
I've always dreamed of a girl who reminded me of a grizzly bear.
Or you just find a guy who's really into dogs. So he's like, oh my God, I have this beautiful human dog that I can pet.
Right, and if he's into dogs, then I would also be into that. So it could be a win-win.
You never know. Good news is I'm assuming you're just not shaving constantly. So good news is you probably never have to worry about this.
That's true. I hope not.
Unless you get some weird chemical imbalance all of a sudden. And every full moon, here comes Steph. I'm single.
I'd be single forever.
I don't know if you've seen this. The Department of Justice has issued a warning about a card circulating online that claims its holder is lawfully exempt from wearing a face mask while in a public place. It's called the Face Mask Exemption Card. Have you seen these?
No.
They're fake. I could have told you they were fake. This just... Not everything on the internet is real. Damn it.
No, it is. It is real. Always.
It also makes reference to the Americans with Disabilities Act and threatens penalties if a business owner does not allow a person without the mask in store. Some versions of the card appear to bear the official-looking Justice Department insignia. In its alert, the department disavowed any role in the card's creation, said these postings were not issued by the department and are not endorsed by the department. No matter what you think about masks in public places, I get it. They can be annoying. But no matter what you think... Stop believing something that you see on the internet just because it goes with your specific belief system. Okay?
Well, that's the problem, is that if it fits your narrative, a lot of people are likely to go, oh, yeah, nope, I'm with that. It's true. I believe it. Yeah.
Without looking it up at all. At all. I have a feeling that these meetings get so boring that I would probably end up bringing beer too. A school board member in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, was caught drinking a beer during a recent online video meeting. Parents were outraged during the online meeting when the board member named Linda Farley made a motion. Then, while the board president was calling for a second to the motion, she took a sip from a bottle of Corona Extra.
She didn't even try to hide it?
No. She later sent... a television station the following statement: I apologizing and confirming that she was in fact drinking a beer. She said, I was extremely sick at last night's board meeting and continue to be sick today. I've been suffering from severe kidney infection and have been bedbound for the last few days. Even though I was in my own home during the meeting, I should have used better judgment. Nevertheless, I should never have had a beer during the meeting in order to flush out my kidneys. That's why she said she was drinking the beer.
To flush out her kidneys.
Right.
Does Corona do that?
Hold on. Now I have beer to flush out kidneys. Hold on.
I feel like that's not true.
It's true.
What?
They said it helps flush the kidneys and bladder. It can be beneficial. If you're suffering from bladder infection or kidney stone, you can drink water or cranberry juice, but beer also works. Wow.
My gosh. This is not the news we should be delivering to people.
Wow. That's amazing. I didn't know that.
Yeah, who knew?
It's medicinal.
I really thought she was just making that up. I guess it's the liver that alcohol's bad for, but it's good for the kidneys.
It's a diuretic.
Who knows?
It makes you pee. So I guess it does flush out your kidneys.
So I guess any alcohol would help flush out your kidneys, right?
I don't know. It just says beer.
But if it's but any drinks like make you pee, like can I drink White Claw and get the same effect? Let's cut to the chase here.
Steph, what are you doing? Nothing, just over here flushing out my kidneys. Don't pay me any attention.
Just taking care of my body.
I'm on my 6th kidney flush.
Nothing to see here, just another day.
I mean, drinking any liquid in general, but for some reason they say beer does the trick. I don't know why. I have no idea.
All right, I'm not going to argue with it.
Coming up in just a couple of minutes, does this make you worry about flying at all? It does me a little bit.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Great news, everyone. American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Hey, honey, how are the taxes going?
Pretty good. Let's see. We either get $800 back or we owe $4,000.
I think we should call H&R Block.
Let's face it, taxes can be confusing and the laws seem to change every year. Let the professionals at your local H&R Block take the worry out of your tax season. H&R Block in Dillsburg, Newville, Biglerville, Fairfield, and Gettysburg have been owned by the same family for over 50 years, and they've been there for every tax law change along the way. Don't leave money on the table. File your taxes confidently with H&R Block.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part, it's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com.
Now back to the Puff and Steph podcast.
So I know this happened in another country. I get it, and that's what people are going to say when I start reading this story. But it doesn't change the fact that you're letting your life in someone else's hand, or arms, or eyes, and just body when you do things like this. When you get on an airplane, you are trusting the person behind that door in that cockpit to get you to your next destination safely.
Right.
You just assume they have all the training. They've passed all the tests. They know what they're doing. Pakistan's state-run airline is grounding at least 150 pilots. Why? Because they think those pilots obtained their license by having others take exams for them.
That is terrifying. And they got away with it?
It looks like it. Apparently there was a probe into last month's plane crash that killed 97 people, where the pilots forgot to put the landing gear down. They forgot. So when they were landing the plane, there was no landing gear and 97 people died. They just forgot.
What?
The country's aviation minister discussed the probe into the crash and said that 262 out of 860 Pakistani pilots have fake licenses. It's like 40% have fake licenses.
And they know about it?
Apparently, another official said an unspecified number of people who had the skills to fly a plane but lacked the technical knowledge in the past have bribed qualified people to take the exams for them. A spokesperson for Pakistan International Airlines says we'll make it sure that such unqualified pilots never fly aircraft again. He said the safety of the passengers was the airline's top priority. Well, we get that now, but you have a crash where pilots forget to put the landing gear down. Then you find out that 35 to 40% of the pilots in your government program don't have the knowledge. They may have some technical skills and they may have flown before, but they can't pass a written exam. They shouldn't fly then.
No. And how does their system work that they can get away with having someone else take their test? Like this, along with like being a doctor and other professions,
right.
You should not have the ability to do that.
Right. You have hundreds, if not thousands of people relying on you every day.
Yeah.
Every day. You telling me? I mean, Pakistan's not a small country in terms of population. You telling me you can't find another 150 to 200 people that want to be pilots that can pass all the tests and do everything that they're supposed to do without having Jerry take like their test for them? Was it just one guy going in there all the time with a different disguise?
Must have been. He was making a ton of money though, because they were probably paying him.
Yep, that's me, right? I mean, I'm not going to use Pakistani names. I'm just going to use American. Yep, that's me, George. Let's go. Next day. Yep, that's me right here on the list. That's me. I'm Kevin. Ready to go in.
Oh my gosh. And then he just knew all the answers because he took the test so many times.
Yeah. So, just so you know, never know who's behind that cockpit door.
Really terrible.
Yeah, so happy next flight, everyone. In Coral Springs, Florida, a woman delivered her baby in a parking lot just steps away from the birthing center where she was planning on delivering. This is crazy.
She almost made it.
Yeah. The moment was caught on doorbell video. Susan and Joseph Anderson can be seen in front of the Natural Birthwork Center in, Margate, Florida, June 19th. She suddenly screams, hunches over, her midwife crouched behind her, catching the baby girl as it slid out of the side of her shorts.
Oh, she still had pants on?
Yeah. The couple has another daughter who also delivered at this Natural Birthworks, only the baby was born inside the building.
Well, I guess that she should still be happy because it was a natural birth, right? So mission accomplished?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you know this or not. If you have a baby and you're standing and that baby falls out the baby chute, right? How long is the umbilical cord? Will it just kind of hang there like a swing? Or is it long enough where it goes and hits the pavement?
Right. Or is everybody's a different length? So maybe you don't know.
I've been Googling a lot this episode. Hold on. How long is the umbilical cord? 20 inches. So that's just under 2 feet. Depending on how long your legs are, that baby could be swinging or that baby could be slapping the pavement. One of the two.
Wow. Right, which is terrifying. Thank God the midwife caught the baby.
We are so like we're getting so educated today.
So much good info.
I think so. The umbilical cord is 50 centimeters or 20 inches long. Huh. Interesting.
Wow. I wouldn't have known that, actually. That's a really good question.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know.
See, we're just full of facts.
People, here's the thing, Steph, is that we have a responsibility to educate our listeners. That's the thing. People come to us for entertainment, sure. For a few laughs every now and again, yeah. But let's be honest, they come to us first and foremost to be educated.
Right, that's mostly what we do.
Every time they click on the show, they go, what are we going to learn today? It's a learning adventure with the Puff and Steph podcast.
That's what we do.
So there you go. Around 20 inches long. If you have long enough legs, that baby is swinging.
Safety tangling.
Yeah. Just like holding onto the umbilical cord, dropping down from the baby chute like Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible.
Same exact thing. Yep.
100%. So you told me that you have an issue with the fact that you could sleep forever, but you seem to always wake up tired, right?
Yep.
The website, Your Tango, says that if you place under your tongue before you go to bed, you won't wake up tired. What did they say you should place under your tongue? Himalayan sea salt.
Really?
So if you take just a little bit of Himalayan sea salt, place it under your tongue, and then go to sleep, apparently, I don't know why, reasons, you're not going to wake up tired.
Wow. You know what? At this rate, it is worth a shot because I could sleep for 6, 8, 10, 12 hours. No matter what, I'm still tired.
And I almost guarantee that Giant sells it. So just go to Giant.
Oh, yeah.
Buy a package, the smallest one you can, of Himalayan sea salt. Give it a try. and let us know how it goes.
Wow, I will. Okay, so is it supposed to help you like fall asleep quicker, sleep better, or they're just saying that you'll feel better the next day?
You'll feel better the next day. You won't wake up tired. Himalayan sea salt apparently will help.
All right, you know what? Worth a shot.
So let us know how that goes. Coming up in just a couple of minutes, the #1 Netflix show. I don't know if you've seen it. I haven't yet, but I'm intrigued. And I think it could be fun to watch.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Great news, everyone. American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Hey, honey, how are the taxes going?
Pretty good. Let's see. We either get $800 back or we owe $4,000.
I think we should call H&R Block.
Let's face it, taxes can be confusing and the laws seem to change every year. Let the professionals at your local H&R Block take the worry out of your tax season. H&R Block in Dillsburg, Newville, Biglerville, Fairfield, and Gettysburg have been owned by the same family for over 50 years, and they've been there for every tax law change along the way. Don't leave money on the table. File your taxes confidently with H&R Block.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part, it's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
I could see you doing this. I really can. I mean, obviously not now, but down the road. When, you know, in years and years and years, when you're an old lady and you have old lady friends and you guys are just living your last few years out as old ladies, probably in Florida, I could see you absolutely doing this stuff. A couple of women in Florida were working on their bucket list together. One of their items on the bucket list, shoplifting. They wanted to go shoplifting before they kicked the bucket. So
That's awesome.
they tried at a Walmart. Both were busted and arrested for shoplifting.
Well, okay, wait. Was their goal to just try it or to get away with it?
I think their goal was to try it and get away with it, and they didn't. They didn't succeed.
Well, at least they could tell the cops their story, and they're probably the cutest little old ladies, so they're probably not going to go to jail, I hope.
They won't go to jail. I mean, very few people go to jail for shoplifting, depending on what it is. Yeah, I'm sure
Right.
I'm sure they weren't trying to sneak 50-inch flat screen TVs out of the Walmart. You know what I mean? It was probably
They probably had like a pack of them.
it was probably something small. But yeah,
Right.
I could totally see you doing this, Miss. I goody two shoes. I never do anything wrong. When you get old, you're like, I think I'm just gonna try shoplifting. Let's just see what it's like.
Right, give it a shot before your days are over. Yeah, see what it's like.
Feel the rush. I don't know if you know this, but the #1 show on Netflix for 5 days running has been The Floor is Lava. Did you know this was a show?
Yes, I saw a preview of it, but I haven't watched it.
It's based on the childhood game that everybody knows, where you're like in the living room. They're like, all right, Steph, the floor's lava, and you have to get over here. And you have to like climb on couches and coffee tables and chairs and do whatever you can not to touch the floor, because why?
The floor is lava.
That's right. Took you a second. We'll blame it on the lag on Skype. Yeah, so the show has 3 teams of 3 players who have to jump from object to object to reach an exit while not touching the floor, which is actually not the floor. It's a pool filled with churning red water to resemble lava. The team who gets the most players to the exit in the shortest amount of time pockets $10,000.
Wow, that is such a good idea for a game show.
It is. Well, there's a tag show now, like professional tag or something. Did you know that?
Yes.
That I watched that. That was stupid.
Yes.
That was stupid. I was not a fan.
Oh, it wasn't good?
We have different tastes, right? We do. A couple shows ago, we disagreed on the movie Ghostbusters. The female one sucked. You liked it.
Right.
We have different tastes, but I didn't care for it. I do want to watch. I do want to watch this show though. It's the number 1 show on Netflix. Floor is Lava. I'm curious. I'm definitely interested in seeing it.
Me too.
Do you think you'd be good at this? Are you were you ever a good climber when you were a kid? Did you go crazy with Floor is Lava?
Yes, I loved that game, and I climbed, like, I used to climb trees barefoot all the time. Like, I was always outside doing that kind of stuff, and even in my head sometimes, I still play this game. Like, for no reason, I'll be walking down the sidewalk, and I'll be like, can't step on this square, and then I'll have to hop over it. Like, I just play dumb games like that in my head, so I think I could do this.
You're not weird. I do kind of a similar thing. I'll be like, I'll try not to step on the lines between the pavement.
Yep.
Either step on a crack, break your mother's back.
Because that's what I was going to say. Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
All right, time to stump Steph. I got to admit, these ones are a little hard, but I'm going to help you with hints, okay? 57% of men said they cried after this happened. 57% of men surveyed they cried after this happened, and it has nothing to do with a dog.
Is it when their kid was born?
No.
Is it when their wife walked down the aisle?
No, but you're close.
Is it something at their wedding?
Not at their wedding, no.
When they proposed and the girl said yes.
All right, Steph. Okay. There we go. I can't remember if I did. I cried at my wedding. I can't remember if I cried when the wife said yes. I don't think I did. Does that make me a bad person?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, good. Thanks. All right. More than a quarter of American men surveyed said they have no idea how to do this. What is it? This is a little tough. More than a quarter of men surveyed said they have no idea how to do this. What is it? And to be honest, I don't even know if I believe them. I don't believe that 25% of men don't know how to do this. It's not that hard of a thing to do.
Is it like man stuff, like something with a car?
No, not man stuff.
Is it something in the kitchen, like cooking or baking something?
It is something in the kitchen.
They don't know how. Is it as like a specific dish they don't know how to make?
Oh, it's not cooking. It's just something in the kitchen.
Okay, so it's not cooking or baking.
No. Like, this is pathetic. If a quarter of men really don't know how to do this, like, it's so self-explanatory.
Cleaning the oven?
Nope.
Running the dishwasher? Nuh-uh.
Yeah. Like, this is the dumb. How do you not know how to do that? Even the most complicated ones still have an on button. Come on.
Right. The buttons literally walk you through how to do it.
Like, I don't like bashing men, but it seems like I do it often during this show because I just don't understand how guys can be so dumb sometimes. I really don't. I'm sure
sometimes it's deserved.
I'm sure you see it too. All right. But All right, we will see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy your Wednesday. It's the podcast.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.